Hello friends, and welcome back to another plan with me. I'm going to be planning out January 2024 in my bullet journal. I am sorry this video is a little bit later than anticipated, but better late than never. Here's a quick little look at what I did for my 2024 yearly setup. Those videos are already on my channel if you want to check it out, but we're going to jump right in to this month's theme, and I decided to go for a very fun, colorful theme this month. I did a little disco ball theme, and you could take this so many different directions. You could do it in so many different color palettes, but I decided to use kind of purple, blue, pink, and gold, and I think it's a really fun, colorful start to the year. Last year I did a more minimal, like black and white and gold start to the year, which I will link last year's January setup below if you want to check it out. But I decided to go for the colorful version this year, and yeah, I really like how it turned out and I'm loving using it. And you can use this theme for so many different months out of the year. It does not just have to be January. In fact, the picture that I got this inspiration from was being used as a March planner, so goes to show you can use it for any time of the year. And I decided to use a lot of zebra mild liners for this month's setup. They are my absolute favorite markers. If you know that, I'm not sponsored or anything, I just love them, and they're by far my favorite. So I decided to use that for my main color for my disco balls, and I think it turned out very cute, and I'm really happy with the color palette I chose. And the disco balls are very simple and easy to draw, as you probably saw me do a bunch of them, and you just do a circle, some curved lines going both directions, and that's pretty much it. I decided to use some of these different markers for the brush tips. I'm pretty sure these ones are from Ohuhu, and I'll link them down below if you are interested. I really like Ohuhu. It's one of my favorite brands as well. And I decided to kind of add some color around each of these disco balls to spice up this theme for the month, and I used different thicknesses of the marker. Most of them had two ends, so I would kind of switch back and forth with the different thicknesses. Then after I'd finished that, I went and I added a little bit of gold, pink, blue, and purple to the center of the little disco balls. Not to fully color them in, just to add some color, and I think this is such a cute idea. I really want to try and recreate this with watercoloring because I think it could be really cute on a card or something like that. But then I just outlined all of my disco balls with this little bit of a darker shade of like magenta purple color on my little thin tip of this Ohuhu marker, and that's pretty much it for the cover page, and I think it turned out really, really cute. Once I finished adding sparkles and lines all around the little disco balls, that was pretty much it for the setup. And then I went in really quickly, last minute. I decided to outline January and my little bubble letters I did with that fine tip magenta pen as well. Now I'm working on the left hand side, which I always like to use as a quote page, and this one I actually decided to use a Taylor Swift quote. This wasn't really a Taylor Swift theme, but I felt like it fit perfectly and it was really cute, so I put that on there. And then I'm just making my little disco ball like I did on the other sides, color in the middle, color all around it, and I think it turns out really cute, and I can't wait to add this little disco ball throughout the whole monthly setup. I also decided to use this gold pen a lot, as you probably saw. It is also a zebra mild liner, just a much firmer brush tip, and I really like it for writing cursive because I don't really have good calligraphy or anything like that, but it does make your cursive look a little bit extra fun, so I really like that touch it added. Once I added my gold, I went in with my purple and blue, two different pens, and I just alternated the color for the quote, which is never be so kind, you forget to be clever, and never be so clever, you forget to be kind. So I thought that was a great start to the year, and then I moved on to my calendar, and I'm using my gold pen for the calendar base, and I'm just doing doing all of my lines. I decided to use the same calendar layout that I used for December, the same size of the boxes, and if you're wondering, I believe they are 6 dots by 6 dots in my bullet journal. And then over here on the right hand side, I decided to add a little YouTube tracker, which reminds me, if you're not subscribed but you are enjoying this video, be sure to subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and like this video if you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate that. So at the start of the month, I'll add how many subscribers I had, and then at the end of the month, I'll add how many subscribers I have, and then I can see the growth, which is really fun. So now I'm working on all of my disco balls and just doing them the same as I did on the cover page. Sometimes I like to doodle a lot on the cover pages or make it really detailed, but I don't really tend to carry that throughout the month because it's just a lot of work and it takes a longer time to set up. But this month I decided to add a few extra fun doodles, more than I usually do, and it was very fun and very relaxing for me to do. I either listened to some music on Spotify or an audiobook on Audible, and it just makes it really enjoyable. So this month I decided to add a few more doodles throughout than usual. So I took these little disco balls and I just colored them in with my pink, gold, blue, and magenta. Once I finish that, I like to add lots of stars. You can never really have too many. And then some gold little lines around it. Outlined my letters at the top for January, and then I numbered my calendar. Alright, it's about time to switch to my next 2 pages, which are also my last 2 pages of this month, which are my habit tracker and my highlight of the day page. I have not ever done a highlight of the day page. I have done a little gratitude log, which I write one thing I'm grateful for each day, but this month I decided to do it a little bit differently, and you'll see it once we get there how I made it. But right now I'm working on my habit tracker. I wrote habit in some big bubbly letters, and then tracker in some cursive with my zebra mile liner, and then I'm making gold little calendars. I decided to add 6 of them for 6 habits I want to try and do throughout the month of January, and that is pretty much it for my little habit tracker page. Once I finish that up and add some little stars around it, then it's pretty much done, and we can move on to the highlight of my day page, which I did in all cursive at the top, and then the little part that is day, as you can probably see, I did the bubble letters. I think it turned out very cute. Then I took my magenta marker and I outlined all of the letters all over the pages, and then I numbered 1 through 30 on the highlights of my day so that I can write a line for each day that I have a favorite thing that I did, or maybe something special. Whatever it is, I can put that there. Here we have our flip through. I love how colorful it is this month. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Also, because this video is a little bit later than usual, let me know what theme you are doing this month, what theme you did do, or if you're late like me in setting up, let me know what you're planning on doing. I'd love to hear in the comments down below. Happy New Year to all. Here's my habit tracker page, highlights of my day, my calendar, and then the cover page. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned something, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.